Alright, today we'll finally be completing the Midnight Walk. And I do hope there's a choice at the end for whether or not we'll get to be with Potboy. Well, prepare your hearts, prepare your tissues. Let's hop right in. Hi, Q. Okay, gotta turn down the volume. Turn up the volume, I mean. Also, the sound alerts are still causing me issues. They are still looping, so I've removed them. Except the jump scan sounds and the sounds that like this one that I manually created, those are fine. So I think the looping issue comes from the program that created them, or that streams from. Which means I need to change my sources already, and I will do so next week. I don't get sickness on public transport anymore, though I still get it on car. I see. Yeah, it's easier to get it on car than on like a bus. But bus sometimes too, you know, when the bus driver drives really fast, especially at night. It's even because I seem to be getting motion sickness faster for both repo and peak. Oh, even for repo? I didn't know you get motion sickness for repo. Did you hydrate? No! Don't call me out! Okay, let me hydrate now. But yes, I get motion sickness on cars a lot too. Especially if the driver sucks at driving. Well, I wouldn't say they suck, it's just that they, especially if they jam the brakes really harshly, then it creates like a jerking movement that will definitely cause motion sickness for me. Yeah, the last time I played Reaper for like 3 months and got sick. I hate it when they keep jerking. Yeah, like don't they feel very uncomfortable themselves? I don't know. But anyway, now we are at some kind of shipwreck and we are very close to the Moon Mountain. Tail of the Moon Mountain. Let's go. Let's go, Popeye. Let's go. And I forgot all the... Oh, okay. Okay. There's something there.
Your fire is dying, but the last embers will light the final fireplace and send your Potboy home. Can you do what you must? Naturally, you must. It is destined, and you will be loved and forgotten.
I do not want to be forgotten! Oh yes, Static Drag. I've played the demo before. I saw that they have a full release of it. Yeah, I might check that out. I think that game was pretty good. It's very interesting as well. I think they don't feel as bad because they know when the jerk is coming. Oh, you're right. They know when the jerk is coming when they break. So they can't relate to how terrible the passengers feel. It's 25% off? How much is it? I wonder if I can continue from where I left. No, but I don't think so. They might add new stuff. How was your week, you? How's your weekend? How's work going as well? Oh. Okay, now I can kill them. That's a great thing. $8. Wow, that's actually pretty affordable. Okay, I think I'll get it. If you're gonna buy the bundle that has mouthwashing. We played we played mouthwashing before. Why does this sound so familiar? Isn't it the one on the spaceship? Oh, interesting.
The first 2 ragged beings did prosper under the first sun, but it didn't matter how much they bathed in its light. They craved more. They sought to cage the sun, harness its power and make it theirs.
Yeah, Kazu, you were
But
there
the
when we played
makers in
Mouthwashing.
their foresight had put the sun far, far away. So far
It was
that
a very
no
disturbing game.
creature could reach it. That's why, in their desperation, the two-legged ones began to collect matches, lighting them like minuscule suns of their
Oh,
own. But
like
there
this one?
are only so many matches in this world.
No, it doesn't look like a
One day
match.
They'll run out, and they shall once again look to the sun.
What is this thing? Is that like an antenna or something? Oh, there's a couple of these crosses around. Oh, maybe it's just a. Oh, okay, it's part of the ship. It's part of the ship. It's like I don't know what they call this part of the ship. The one where one person will stand on top and survey the seas and whatnot. Yeah, the mast. Yeah, the phone is supposed to look like a snail shell. Week was good. Yesterday was good too. Played some D&D. Wow, was a short session, but that's fine. I'm having fun with it. How long is the short session? How long is the long session? I suppose you can, like, a typical D&D session is like, I don't know, 3 hours average. Crow's nest. Oh, it's called a. I did not know that's called a crow's nest. I thought it's the like the sign. The proper term I think is the mast. If you wanna go by ship parts. But I didn't know that it's also called crow's nest. That's interesting. Oh, yeah, like you can see hands too. I wonder if the hands are statues or actual hands of like the people. Or the people are way too big for the ships too. So I don't know. It's weird. Yeah. Little leg. Mess is the part holding the sails. Crow's nest is where the dude sits to watch off us. Oh, okay, interesting. The more you know. I remember vividly, yeah, about mouthwashing. I remember vividly too. It was more of like a psychological horror than horror. Oh, fuck! Okay. Thankfully, we can destroy these guys now. I wonder why we can destroy them now, as opposed to when we first encountered these enemies, we have to hide from them. Is it because we have the power? Then you might turn late. So gracious of you. No, that's another pot boy. Pot boy. I will not let this happen to you. I will not let this happen to you. It's Repoy's grandpa. Look at this, all these hands reaching out. Oh, what's happening? Oh, we gotta hide. Gotta get close to him. Run. Oh shit! I'm dead. I forgot that I should get him to move there first. Okay, go. I need to stay close to him because he gives me warmth. For us, a 3-hour session is really short one. Normal is like 4 to 6 and our longest was 7 hours. 15 minutes for a combat that lasted 12 rounds. Oh my gosh. 12 rounds is pretty short, eh? I would expect a combat to last more than that. I mean, seeing how in Baldur's Gate sometimes a combat can last for like an hour or so. Oh, I'm cold. Come here, bye-bye. Stay close for warmth. Okay, I think we can just go in. Read the boys, Grandpa. Oh, I read wrongly. I thought you said that the whole session is 7 hours 15 minutes. But 7 hours 15 minutes for combat, that's crazy. We were basically doing a combat trial and the dude had 1,500 HP.
It's just gone. I had this wretched gut feeling like something was up, like something was on the way, a danger I never could have guessed. I figured that's just how I
this is a
always
big
feel, and my
pot
worries
boy.
seldom come true.
They're all pot boys.
And now here I am, and I have been for some time now.
There's so
And
many
it
of
just
them.
won't come back. I'm thinking, while I had it, I didn't know what to do with it, how to care for it, enjoy it. But if I had it again tonight, I'd probably waste it all over again.
So there's like different size. They come in different sizes. DM expected us to only last 3 to 4 rounds. You mean like he expected you guys to die? Or to fail the combat? Oh my gosh, Pot Boy comes from a community! He's the last one! It's the only survival. Oh, what happened? It takes a village to raise a weak boy. Oh man. What's that thing? Where's Pot Boy? Okay, run. No, there wasn't gonna be death or failure. It was a test to see how long we will last. I see. Wait, hold on, let me check if the music is too loud. It is way too loud. Why didn't you guys say anything? Where is the next spot? Oh, this way. I didn't think it was that bad. Okay. That's great to hear. But 7 hours is crazy. That's almost like an entire, like half a day. More than half a day is gone. But then again, that's really kind of like gaming, you know? You spend like almost the entire day playing it. Kind of appropriate for the ending. That's fun. That sounds really fun. Oh, that's a little bit far away, eh? Oh shit. Oh boy! I need you! And how often do you have these sessions? Pot Potboy is the lantern on the snow biome. Yes, he's the only source of light, like literally. Where do we go? Oh. Okay, go, go, go. Every 2 weeks because of my part-time job. Yeah, I could imagine it's hard. It's gonna be hard to coordinate as well, because everyone gotta make sure that they have like at least 3 hours to spare to play, because you can't just deep out of a session, right? I mean, that wouldn't be. I'm sure you can, but that wouldn't be nice. Sounds really fun. Okay, we are near to the end. Why do I feel like the game is ending again? Okay. Whoa, oh, okay, I see the next spot. Are we done? Okay, go, go, go! Potboy! Nice. Okay, there we go. Oh my god, the game is ending. Yet again. It's like karma. I thought there was going to be like a whole other chapter, but then... Are we already at the top? That's fast. Oh my god, we are. It's the moon. Look at Potboy. I don't understand how to play D&D, so I set up for Baldur's Gate 3. You know, I actually purchased the D&D set from Kinokuniya, which is like a bookstore in Singapore. And tried to play it. It's actually really, really interesting how they managed to put such an intricate RPG game into like a board, into like this kind of like board game style format. But I only had like one person to play with me, so I had to be the player and the DM at the same time, which is tough. So I suppose you need to find more people to play with, then that would be fun. We do have players deep from time to time. DM knows generally how they will react. I see. But yes, it is actually very time consuming as compared to playing a game like Baldur's Gate 3. But I feel like Baldur's Gate 3 really does a good job of capturing the fantasy, RPG, the elements of D&D as well. Yeah. The developers of Baldur's Gate 3, Larian Studio, they really did a good job. And you can tell that they really care about the players and the community. Not like a certain company that starts with B. But yeah, they also have another like D&D inspired game called Divinity Original Sin 2. That one is also really good. They did Divinity Original Sin 1 and 2 before they did Baldur's Gate 3. I played that so many times because it was really good. The story is really good, the characters are really good. In fact, I actually prefer the characters from Divinity. But I prefer the gameplay in Baldur's Gate 3. It's a lot more there's a lot more things to meddle with in Baldur's Gate 3. Yeah, Divinity Origin is really good. B Blizzard? Yeah, Blizzard. BioWare is... I don't think BioWare is that bad, but Blizzard is just notorious. It's just notorious for sucking the money out of their players. It does, but it doesn't beat the jokes that come around randomly in games. Yeah. Aww. I mean, but I'm glad that it introduces people into D&D and that you know there's such a game, a board game that people can play. Alright, this doesn't look like the moon. It looks like a big egg. Oh. Your little spark, your soul and your heart's will, your friend, always. No! Why did they put it like that? Look at him, he's perfect. Aww. Now I feel sad. Oh, what's that? It's another pot boy. Hearthstone is so bad now. My decade-long relationship with it's about to come to end. Oh, I'm surprised you still play it. Interesting. It's so bad in terms of like, is it because it's pay to win now, mostly? Oh, I can't see shit, so dark. Ooh. What's that? What's that, pop boy? Okay. You sure you wanna do this? You look excited. Let's do it. Oh, you missed. Technically I could just like I could just carry him and he would reach it. It's Halsey! Oh, it made it! Oh my god, Halsey is a champ! Oh my god. Let's go. Oof. Yo, what the heck? Go, Pop Boy, you can do it! We gotta do a choice. Okay, okay, shit. I hate this. Don't make me do it. Okay, we're gonna reload and see both of the endings anyway. So my personal choice would be to stop it for sure. Pop Boy is my friend forever. Oh wait, he didn't stop. I can't get him. Okay, I think the stop maybe distracted him from giving it his all. Do you save your friend or tell him to finish what you guys started? Wait. It still kind of worked though. There's light now, emanating from the moon. the headless people. What are they called? The nobodies? Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, Changas! Thank you so much for the sub. Welcome in. How was your week? Looks like everyone is doing well now. They are not broken over the lack of light. Let me give you a shout out. Oh, you're too sweet, Chunkus. Thank you so much for choosing me. Yay! Papa is alive! We did it! I'm so happy Housy's alive too. Oh my god, look at this. They really outdid themselves with the graphics. That is beautiful. Your weekend is going okay? That's great! Oh, I need to ask you if you're up for Phasmo. Okay, thanks for the lurk. Enjoy your Borderlands too. With Hihu, I think you're playing with Hihu. Phasmo when maybe next weekend. I'll let you know again the date and time. Hey, isn't that like a Nightmare Before Christmas reference? The way the hues meet.
Once upon a time, some folk on the other side of this and that had the most strange and beautiful dream. I hope that tonight you caught a glimpse of it. And I wish you the levity and grace to smile in the darkest of times and on the way down your midnight walk.
Yo, that was beautiful. I guess that's the happy ending, right? You and Phantom carrying to be carried. No, I'm sure you all put in equal effort to do well. It is. Character designs. Oh, this game can be played in VR, by the way. I think it would be so much more beautiful in VR. Clay sculptors. Ooh, whoa! This lady did the voice acting for the Moonbird. That's crazy. The Moonbird sounded really rough. Oh, I like how one voice actor like did so many voices for multiple characters in the game. Interesting. Audio design intern. Oh, the intern must like had a really good time doing this game. Okay. Let's see if we can reload and do the... Can I resume? I'm actually surprised they included the intern there. That's actually very nice of them. Now you can just see the other superior ending and you can end stream. See you next year. I actually expected, or I kind of prepared that this might happen. That I was at the end chapter of the game. So we're gonna play the indie horror game that I didn't manage to last week. And then maybe we'll start a new game today as well. Okay, here we go. Prepare your tissues. Me too, I prepared by expecting you to end stream in 1 hour. Papa is so cute. Look at his little face. Man, he's trying so hard. Aww, it's like even though Potboy burned Halsey by accident, Halsey still came to help. That's so selfless of Halsey. By accident? It was really accidentally. Halsey couldn't read Boy Bear. Oh. Yo, I'm so amazed by this part of the game. The sounds is actually done really well. Okay, here we go. You guys make me do this. You guys did it. Yo, it's blue. No, Popeye! Go run to him. No, I can't. Fucking invisible wall. Uh-oh. Oh shit. No, I don't know. Is it a nuke? It's becoming a sun to warm the world, from what I can tell. What do you mean? The moon one was really good too. Everyone was happy. Poor boy lives in the sun. But he's not beside me. Where he belongs. Don't be selfish. I like the first ending too. Now this part will change.
Once upon a time, some folk on the other side of this and that had the most strange and beautiful dream. I hope that tonight you caught a glimpse of it, and I wish you the levity and grace to smile in the darkest of times and on the way down your midnight walk.
No, the banjo man didn't sound happy. It's the bad ending. I call it the bad ending. No, poor boy. Okay, we need to, you know what, I'm gonna Reddit this so we can understand what happened. The midnight walk. Okay. Ooh. Okay, this one. Let's look at it together. Oh, let's go back. Go back to this. Since the game is over. Okay. But anyway, how do you guys find the game? There we go. And then we're gonna turn this on. Okay. Okay, this was say the sun landing was faked. I feel like okay, so before I read the hypothesis by other people, right, or the theories by other people, I want to say I think what I felt was the first ending was better was because we know that through the what's that? I can't think of that word. You know, when you do something without thinking. So what happened was Potboy burned down Halsey by accident, right? Because he was kind of rash and impulsive. Yeah, he was impulsive. So his impulsiveness took over and he started burning. He got too engrossed in burning all the candles that he accidentally burnt Halsey. So that to me tells me that, okay, so like when someone has the power or feels like, hey, you know, oh my gosh, I have the ability to do this, I'm so good at it, I'm like strong, I'm powerful, people tend to you know, maybe hurt people around them because of it, or they could like in turn destroy something in their lives because of the power that they have gained. Yeah, overdo it, basically. They might overdo something. So I feel at this point, right, dude, stopping him is a good idea because to me, burning the heart of the moon, overdoing it might not be, even though it shined brightly right afterwards, it might not be a good thing. Hi, May! Because evidently we see that even though it was not like a sun at the end, but the moon still gave off a gentle light that is sufficient enough for the characters of the world to still continue living on in peace. Which I feel like, you know, sometimes we should be okay with. We should just be okay with being comfortable rather than being greedy. I don't know, that's just my theory. Hi May, how you doing? We're just looking at the ending explanations for the game. Me. How was your week? You're free to molest a banana. Hello? Who gave you the permission to tell people to molest my banana? Okay, so there are two endings in the Midnight Walk. These are determined purely by the one choice you made in the entire game, which the soothsayers want you will come. The sacrifice of your flame for the sake of others. Choosing to restore the sun would bring light across the land, where there wouldn't be need for matches anymore. But ignoring this, choosing to do what others before you couldn't, would give residents hope for a brighter future. I believe it's up to you to interpret whether you view the ending as good or bad. In fact, I'm not sure either one is particularly bad. When we look back at what we've been through, it's clear the Midnight Walk is about the journey, not the destination. It symbolizes light and darkness, the need for both, and how we cannot learn, grow, or dream without either. The dark itself craved the sun, not to consume but to feel it. Having light taken by the Maker, the work table suffered, where the burnt ones would venture down the lonely path of their midnight walk, with the destination in mind to restore the sun's rays, restoring hope and bringing balance to the land. So, interestingly, there aren't many differences between the two endings, and what the Soul Fisher says before the credit rolls, the guy with the banjo, is same for the both conclusions. This paints an intriguing picture of what the Midnight Walk is all about, viewing this as a mental and physical journey the characters of the work table go through. We join the ride as active participants, hoping to save the world from darkness. The Midnight Walk is a very symbolic of trauma, loss, and purpose with religious undertones. I'm going to explain how both endings affect each other as we met during our Midnight Walk. Okay, so these characters are based off I think the 3 or the 4 chapters that we play throughout the game. You're still sick? Oh, drink lots of water and have lots of rest. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm doing good, thank you for asking me. We should be comfortable rather than greedy. Like just Potato while with you, wishing for a pot boy to remain by her side. Come on, pot boy didn't need to. We didn't need to sacrifice pot boy. And the thing is, you have seen that all the burnt ones before me, and all the previous pot boys that went on this journey, they're all kind of gone and dead. So it's like going against the grain sometimes. Sometimes you just have to go against the grain. Just because society says that you need to start a family by the age of 25 doesn't mean like that's the correct way, isn't it? That's because they didn't have Halsey to help them. Well, we can't say for sure. Maybe they have Halsey too. We just didn't know. Mercus have always dreamed of saving the sun. The Mercus we meet tells us the origin story of Halsey, the Howl moving castle style house that follows us around and acts as a sanctuary for us to view our collectibles. Mercus have always asked, who took the sun away, as curious creatures with acceptance and resilience in their heart. Seeing light in darkness may be enough, Auntie Mercus focused on anything with warmth and brightness to distract her from the terror of an endless night. When the sun is restored, Mercus turns her attention to it, shocked to see the sun for the first time in her long life, a dream she has had since creation. If we fail, Mercus remains at the lit campfire, warming her hands, comforted by the stars above her, yet still dreaming of seeing the sun. Okay, so even though the moon was lit up, yeah, there wasn't still light coming from them, not really, as compared to the sun. Hi guys who deliver pizza. Hello? Did we order pizza? Yeah, I would like a meat lover. Just to ask, is there cheese crust? Because I only eat pizza with cheese crust. Also welcome in, guy who delivers pizza. Okay, the Nobody and the Mogrim. I To be honest, I don't remember Auntie Moko, but I remember the Nobodyville because they are pretty funny. The bodies were removed from the heads because they were too volatile, impulsive, and obsessed with the desire to wield the sun's power. Jealous of the Mogrim's cosmic connection to it, they sought its power and nearly killed an entire race for it. While fire returned to these hands may see history repeating itself. The people of Nobodyville have paid enough for their actions as conflict between the heads, bodies, and the last Mogrim has ended. Regardless of your pick, the ending appear the same for these characters, showcasing their acceptance of either outcome. Okay, interesting. And the girl in Coldhaven, so her story, if I remember, is that because she longed for the fire, so she kind of stole matches and lit up this fire illegally in her house, and people caught her and they kind of killed her, which is pretty sad because she's just a kid. It's stuffed crust, yum! The pizza will be $3.40, but that's so cheap! Just saying, it's really cheap here because a normal pizza here in Singapore will cost like, I don't know, what's $8? And it's not even that good. Not even $8, I think $10. Thank you for delivering the pizza. Really much appreciated. Do feel free to stay. Help yourself to some water. Don't eat the potatoes though. We are not edible. You mean my the pizza here that costs $8 or $10? It's a single sized. It's called a personal pan pizza, so it's smaller than a standard size. Making your own pizza is very cheap and satisfying, but you need an oven. Yeah, you need a specific pizza oven, in fact, right? Like those normal ovens would be different. Okay, so the girl in Coldhaven, there isn't much variation between the two endings for the scene besides the match in her hand remaining lit or finally being extinguished. We imagine restoring the sun put her spirit to rest as the flame on the match she held on to so tightly can finally be blown out. Peace would be brought upon Coldhaven, the decrepit town previously full of lost souls so desperate to pass on. But the burnt one already guided the spirits of this town so that they can find peace and move on. The town's residents were no longer stuck in limbo. Maybe the girl simply stayed to see the outcome, and if her last match was still needed to light the darkness for others passing through. Okay, the craftsman and the princess, nothing changes for them. The relationship rebuilt, both members move on from their story, deciding on a different future for themselves. They have a common goal, a new dream, and a rekindled fire. The sun being restored or the dark itself remaining constant won't impact them, for their joint dream to move on is stronger than anything else. They walk in the opposite direction of the Moon Mountain, likely towards a different work table, a different story. Oh man, that's so sweet. Father and daughter. The Greeners and the Crawlers. The Greeners and the Crawlers were created from the dark itself as a way to consume any kind of fire it could as sustenance and revenge against the Maker. For the dark itself, it wanted only the fire not to grow, but as payment for its existence. For you cannot have light without darkness, and darkness without light. This meant that when the sun returned, the creatures forged from darkness would perish to the light, for it would consume them instead. These monsters would continue to gorge on whatever flame they could as they hungered for its strength if the burn one stopped Pop Boy. Oh shit. I guess, like, from this I can tell that there's pros and cons from each ending. But I'm a dark girly myself, so I would stay in the dark. Not really, you can still make good pizzas with regular oven. Wait, I saw someone talk about Domino's. We here at Pizza Delivery Inc. believe in cheap but high quality pizzas. Our pizzas are the standard size of Domino's pizza. Yum yum. Give me that. You know what? Instead, you know what? I'll take 2 pizzas. Give me one margarita pizza and a meat lover pizza. With cheese crust stuff, of course. No, not a special oven, but I know a lot of people now have microwaves and no oven. I don't think you can make pizza in a microwave, can you? I guess it would not be as good. You just use a stone for it to sit on. Oh, yeah, I know that. The stone will help to retain the heat and keep it cooked well. Toaster oven will do. If can bake cake, it can cook pizza. Oh! Or just a metal thing in your oven with parchment paper. Oh, okay. You're a selfish Tato. Fine, I am selfish. A Regina with mushrooms. Oh, I didn't know there's a pizza called Regina. I use a baking pan in reverse as a stone upside down. Oh, that's smart. But they can also get a toaster oven instead of a full-size oven. I guess as long as you can bake a cake or bread like what May said. Okay, oh, we haven't finished. Okay, the Soul Fisher. The most interesting part of the Midnight Walk's ending is the Soul Fisher. The character supposedly existed long before the events of the game, being present when the sun first disappeared. Before playing his banjo, he heard a sound emanating from the dark and stayed silent ever since. The Soul Fisher was looking for some inspiration, and regardless of which ending you chose, he would pick up his banjo for the first time in what we can assume in years to strike a chord. If the sound was left or restored, the Soul Fisher had decided it was time to move on and accept whatever the outcome was. Was the Soul Fisher's flame relit when he lifted his banjo? Where did he come from if he wasn't born from this work table? My interpretation of the Soul Fisher's words is that whatever the outcome is, both were a dream that became fulfilled. Being the start of a new story we only saw the beginning of. The game ends with Soul Fisher wishing us to look at the darkness with light in our hearts so that we might pass through it regardless of how long the road may be. Oh my god, this game is so... It's so poetic and good. I only want to say that towards the end, the gameplay got a little bit repetitive. How come I can't pronounce this? Repetitive. Because we were just running away from the coal. I'll get does sausage stuffed crust still exist? Yes, I think it does. I guess we have to check with the guys who deliver pizza. So many people don't need a full-size oven since so many of us don't have families like that nowadays. Yeah, that's true. And it takes up a lot of space. And houses are small these days. Me will have a sausage and cheese crust. Repetitive. Would the burnt one and the pot boy be able to continue the midnight walk together should they decide to let go and leave the sun confined in clay? It's clear one ending had both characters give their life to free the sun, a fate that was determined by the soothsayers. The Soul Fisher said we were different, but the Murker wanted us to move on beyond the Moon Mountain and continue forward. But what is there for the burnt one and the pot boy aside from the darkness? The same fate as everyone else. Would the flame continue to burn even though the soothsayers told us our light was dwindling as we approached the mountain? Was this what others before us had done, or were we the first to reach the sun? The most difficult part to interpret is why we would choose to stop. Is it because we don't have the strength to move on, to change things? But there are so many matches in the world and the light will surely run out, leaving everything, including the dark itself, starved of light forever. Perhaps the burnt one and the potboy chose to go on without freeing the sun because the burnt one knew they could keep the soul alive, rather than viewing the choice as a sacrifice of one life to save the many. The Midnight Walk showcases the strength and hope of an individual and how, without it, that fire in our hearts, we would live a lonely, unfulfilled, and aimless life. What? It's only by holding on to the flame that we can continue, otherwise the darkness will inevitably consume, even if it doesn't want to. Shit, that sounded bad! Everything on the work table, aside from those burned from corrupted clay, was created with fire, a heart and soul that inevitably burnt out along with the sun, where creatures like the craftsmen forgot what they were living for. But would the burned one and the potboy suffer the same fate? Would the burned one become one of the empty clay vessels lost on the work table like everyone else? Maybe something new was forged from the flame, a hope, dream, or drive or dream outside of what was planned for them. Perhaps we did enough to remind others of their purpose and spread acceptance, being the fire they needed to move on. Through our work, we provided peace in some way, a beacon in the darkness for everyone we met. We already helped many, but now it's time to help ourselves. Burning was for others, but stopping is for us. Perhaps their moonlight walk wasn't supposed to end on Moon Mountain. Yeah, see? I agree with that. I mean, we came across like all the other people, townsfolk, and we helped them out, right? And then, yeah, I mean, it's kind of like, I don't know. It really depends on how you interpret it. Like, do you want to sacrifice yourself to help many others, and continue on to your own journey, or do you want to? Wait, what did I say? Do you want to help others, and then, yeah, sacrifice yourself and help others, or sacrifice others to help yourself? In other words. But the thing is, we did provide the peace along the way, right? We helped them to light up certain parts that light up certain things that they needed help with, and help them to kind of uncover, or help them to kind of move on eventually. What if that can be just like our midnight walk, our journey? We go from town to town helping people. I don't know. Intent, I think, was what mattered, yeah. I still think the stop ending is good. Yeah, I actually prefer the stop ending. I guess I'm just biased to Potboy and Halsey. The darkness themselves. The darkness itself is there for us in our worst moments and can act as a comfort, a lesson, or a punishment. Darkness can be grounding. It's not supposed to trap you, but to keep you safe inside until the light shows you the way out. It also acts as a final destination, being death. The darkness isn't inherently bad, but we all must move on from the always watching darkness, or risk letting it consume us. The world and its residents shouldn't remain in the dark, for moving on from it is impossible. It's hopeless and aimless life without light in it. For some, the light is too overbearing, powerful, and full of wonder, being something they want to desperately hold on to and suffocate. Others cannot handle their flame and lose it, having lost a part of themselves in return. It's a fine line of power and control, a balancing act of having a dream and not losing sight of it along the way. Mai, thank you for the resub. Welcome in. How are you doing, Mai? Oh, how to emote and pick? What the? Oh, okay. Yeah, so that's the whole midnight walk ending explained. I think there's also like Reddit post on it. I kind of like what this guy said. He says that I think there's also a narrative that the light is not necessarily a positive thing. In that, light is the desire of many characters, often to the point of obsession. Towards the end, the story is about little stars being suns of their own, could be interpreted as there are many opportunities in dark times, and if we are focused on the ultimate obsessive goal or the thing we feel we are lacking, we often miss the small things in life, such as the stars. Then there's the sacrifice of friends for our desires. Desire corrupts the nobodies. The nobodies, when they basically eliminated another community for their own gain. The dark is a peaceful place, and not to mention Banjo's guy's advice not to fear the dark. Okay, You know what? Keeping Pot Boy, I no regrets. I think to me that's still the best ending.